Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Opening the Door, a guided mantra journey. This morning, Waves of Light. Today, Sunday, February 10th, it is 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you are here live on the Help Awaken YouTube channel with myself, Garhen, and of course, Kelly is next door here meditating as well. And as she put, yeah, it's cold here today. It is, and we are not in the coldest area. It is only about minus 13, and then with a wind chill about minus 20. But our neighbor just came back from up further north, and it was minus 47 centigrade with the wind chill. And that's getting dangerous. It really is. Myself, I experienced 101 with the wind chill, and that's in centigrade, minus 101 degrees. It was the coldest place on earth at the time. And yeah, you don't want to be out in weather like that. So gratitude for the warmth of our homes. Gratitude for warm clothing. You know, there's a whole lot of homeless people in the Vernon area and in the North Okanagan right now who are really struggling. And they're struggling because of the temperatures. People near frozen to the ground in the morning. We are so fortunate to have what we have, no matter what it may be. And when we look around the world and when we see what's going on, we are so blessed to live in a relatively safe country with, you know, a relative number of social supports. And this is a gift that we take for granted far too many times. It is so easy for us to get caught up in our petty little small things. And in reality, it's all pretty small when you have a safe house, a warm bed, and food in your fridge. It really is. So this morning, we're going to take a guided journey. We're just going to immerse ourselves in waves of divine light. And not only ourselves, but our true selves, all of us, the whole of us together, all of humanity. We talked this morning about the breath and how about the breath is the one tool that you were born with and that you die with. It is the one tool that you carry your entire life. And that tool is the best tool and the simplest way to restore yourself to the present moment. So I would invite you to join me in this meditative session this morning. We will come to our flame, our candle, and I would invite you to find a comfortable position, one where your back and neck and head can be in relative natural alignment. Perhaps you wish to imagine that golden thread reaching up from your crown chakra into the heavens, filling you with that divine light. No matter where you are, no matter when you choose to do this meditation, we transcend time and space together. We truly come together of like intent. I would invite you to take a deep, comfortable breath and a gentle exhale. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Focus on the candle before you. Or perhaps you have your own object to hold your attention. And we will begin now. Breathing in, I inhale all of creation. Breathing out, I exhale my universe into being. Allow yourself to relax. Allow the gentle rhythm of your breath to guide you. As we draw our attention from the physical realm and gently focus our awareness within. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just be. Allow a picture to form in your mind's eye. You are floating on the infinite waves of light. Feel the movement of the waves beneath you. Hear the sound of those waves of infinite light lapping on the shore. Floating here, we are aware of so little of what we truly are. A tiny mote in an infinite sea of light. It's time to surrender. To let go. To allow yourself to sink into the waves. For deep within the core of your being, A tiny light of awareness says that you are so much more. Slowly now, allow yourself to sink below the waves into the depths. Allow yourself to dissolve. Just the sound of the waves and the universal rhythm of your breath. You are merging now. The consciousness of your being spread through that vast sea. Occupying no place, and yet aware of every place. you have become. That wave of infinite divine light. It is both your source and your true form. You are the divine light. Occupying no set space. Unable to find where you start and end within the sea of consciousness. Rest here for a moment or two. Inseparable from the waves of light that you are. From this vast sea of consciousness, waves of light form and disappear. A never-ending manifestation. Allow the truth of who you are to sink deep within. You are not simply this momentary wave. Not crashing on the shore to be destroyed. You are that infinite sea. Manifesting wave after wave of light and life. Never separate. Never lost. And never, ever alone. Gently allow the waves of light to sink back into the depths of your being. You are a manifestation of this light. A manifestation of that divine sea of consciousness. And when you are ready, you may gently open your eyes. We are so much more than we would ever give ourselves credit for. And this is not an egoic statement. You have to see beyond that. To see into the depths of your being and understand that you are not separate. You are not alone. You are a part of the magnificent whole, experiencing itself. We often think of mantras as tools that we only use during meditation. And I want you to know that the vibration of the sound itself has a profound effect on you at any time. So today, in your quest to remain consciously aware, to stay in the present moment, we have our breath and we have the ability to look upon anything and remind ourselves through a mantra of the truth of our existence. Today, if you feel compressed or depressed or smaller than you should, allow the mantra so hum, I am. There's a reason why it stops at I am. There's a eternal blank after that for you to explore. Much love to you today. Thank you for meditating with us whenever you meditate. And we hope to see you at 1 o'clock live on the Awaken the World channel for a great discussion on consciousness from a spiritual perspective. Have a wonderful Sunday morning.